In the ancient world, a Roman centurion was a symbol of absolute power. A man who commanded 100 soldiers, whose word was law, whose authority was unquestioned. But what happens when a man of such power faces a problem his authority cannot solve? His beloved servant, a close companion, lies at home, paralyzed and in agony. The centurion, a master of earthly power, is utterly helpless. And in this moment of desperation, his search for help doesn't lead him to doctors or influential friends, but to a humble teacher from Nazareth. This is where our story begins, at the exact point where human strength ends and true humility is born. The centurion, through Jewish elders, sends a message to Jesus. It's a simple, desperate plea. "Lord, my servant lies at home, paralyzed and suffering terribly." There's no demand, just a statement of need. Jesus' response is immediate and full of compassion. "I will come and heal him." But here, the story takes an astonishing turn. The centurion, a respected Gentile officer, refuses this great honor. He sends another message, one that would echo through millennia. "Lord, I am not worthy for you to come under my roof." Can you imagine the humility? He felt unworthy to even have Jesus in his home. This is the heart of true faith. It doesn't approach God with a sense of entitlement, but with a profound sense of its own unworthiness. So why did he say this? The centurion understood something crucial: authority. He explained, "For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and that one, 'Come,' and he comes. I say to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." He saw a parallel. Just as his words carried absolute authority in his small military world, he recognized that Jesus' words carried absolute authority over creation itself, over sickness, distance, and even death. He didn't need Jesus to be physically present. He knew that just one word from the ultimate commander would be enough. This soldier, through his own understanding of command, grasped the divine power of the word. Real power isn't in a physical presence, but in a spoken truth under divine authority. Jesus was amazed. He turned to the crowd following him and said something remarkable. "Truly, I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith." This wasn't just praise. It was a profound statement. From a Roman soldier, an outsider, came a faith deeper than any he had encountered among his own people. And then, the ultimate demonstration of that authority, Jesus declared, "Go, let it be done just as you believed it would be." And the Bible tells us his servant was healed at that very moment. It's a powerful lesson. God's power moves mightily where faith is complete and unhesitating. The centurion's story teaches us that true faith doesn't demand signs or proofs. It trusts the word before it sees the result. His humility became a timeless model for every believer. His words, "Lord, I am not worthy," are not a confession of worthlessness, but a declaration of God's supreme worthiness. They are a recognition that it is grace, not our own merit, that brings us into God's presence. Humility is the open door through which grace flows, while pride is the wall that blocks it. As we reflect on this story, let's consider our own hearts. Faith grows where pride dies. Healing begins where our stubborn self-reliance surrenders. We, too, can witness miracles in our lives when we stop trying to control everything and simply trust His Word. Ask yourself, in your moment of deepest need, would you have that same faith? The faith to believe that just His Word is enough? This has been a moment of peace in every story. Thank you for joining us for this quiet Bible story. We invite you to continue this journey of reflection with our next story. Don't forget to subscribe for more moments of quiet reflection.